All right, so today we're going to be talking about making a Groovefunnels groove page from scratch without one of their templates. And this will serve to answer some questions that have been asked by people on the YouTube channel and also be a great precursor to a more in-depth funnel video that I'll be making next. So I have chosen my topic to be making money online, and I want to make that site. So I'm going to hit new site. I'm going to choose blank template because I'm going to go from scratch. Okay. I'm going to make it very, very simple. So bear with me on that aspect, right? But we're going to start with blocks. So we're going to go to all our blocks here, and we're going to find a block that I like. And I think first I want to start with like a header block or something like that, and then we'll get into there. But first I want one column. I don't want two columns. I don't want three columns just yet. I just want one column. So we need to start with a container. And the container is our page. So start by adding blocks to canvas to create pages using those templates. So blocks, they already have some templates. Here, I just want to have one column, right? So we're going to go to our blocks. Let's see what we've got here under blocks. And we're going to do a header section. Let's see what they got for features. Headline right here to attract visitors. Yeah, I guess that will work. We can start with that. And I'm going to say, I'll leave the question mark. I actually kind of like that question mark. I don't like this background, so I'm going to change my color to green. Green is about money. Headline to attract visitors. And are you wanting to make money online? And maybe my fun little caption to that will be and I'm going to pause this while I put this together, and we'll talk about some concepts. Hold on. All right, so I threw some content in here real quick into my thing. Hopefully some good stuff that people would read and would capture their attention. I don't like gimmicky stuff, so to me, it's hopefully very quick and straightforward. Now, some people have asked if we can resize some of these sections and make it align a little better and stuff like that, right? So we have a couple different options. We have our container, which is this top section, and we can kind of play with some of the items here to tell it how to align text and stuff like that. If you want to do certain spacings here, it has auto. Down below, these are the padding and stuff like that. So if you want that like jack to the right, you would reduce your padding, or if you wanted it more, you would go higher up, right? Or you can put it back on auto. Those are the margins, and you could set them individually. Padding is adding pixels to one side or another to like kind of put things closer together. So we have those two doing that. And you see how it kind of squeezes the content. So padding is adding this blank space on the left and the right of the item. So that's how you can do some adjustments to see how it looks. And every time you click one, it like includes it. So we could have that one off, we have that one on, and we can bring it back over some more, but then we could add some padding on this side, and we just start like jack with the way it looks type of thing, right? Now this didn't really add anything over here though. It just simply shifted everything to the left of our page. You may like it, you may not, right? The other option would be to look and see in the containers, we could add, we have these rows, and in the containers, we could add like a 2-column layout or something like that, right? So we could adjust our container here, go back to auto, on both of them. Get rid of our padding, right, and kind of go back to where we began. And we have our two containers in here. In this top level of the container, we could go to a style, and we could try and do our max width. You see it's 60 rem. We could just go down. Whoop, where did that go? Messing with our layout. It's fun. I'll turn on expert mode, and we'll be able to get some more style. So display is flex, block, inline block flex is fine because that's that. Space, we don't have anything there. Sizing, max width, we want to have it to auto. Relative to page, relative to parent, no, we'll just keep it on auto. That's going to try and give us a little bit more space on the gutter, but we might have to check our overall page setup here and see what we have. Yep, here we go. So we have padding on either side of this that we might want to bring down to 0. And that will make us use more of the page. Global styles, we don't have any global styles currently. Where did the rest of that go? There's our block. All right. Perfect. It's coming together. Now, if we wanted to widen up this container, there is a way to do that. And it's right here under max. We would want to go to 100%. And that will allow us to go to either side, right? So now we can use what they call the full width of this. And then we could go and talk to our 2 containers, right? So the container sizes can be adjusted. We can bring this one down, make it smaller, and we could bring this one bigger. We can try and shift them to the side. Let me see if they already have those pre-built for us. They really don't. So this is where you could get creative with really laying things out inside of your page. And that's how I'm going to do it for the next part of what I'm trying to do here. So you'd want to play with these things. Its width is relative to page. No. Auto, that's fine, but we could set the pixels for the size of the container that we want, and then we might have to turn on the gutter. We want a small gutter on it. That's fine. We might have to turn on expert mode to get into some of the spacing attributes here. We could throw some padding to the left of it, and that would cause our container to shrink into the side here and help out. We could also add some margin, and that we would slide to this side of it. So if you kind of want to have something here, this blank, and have your container over to the right, that's how you would really go about getting your container put together where you'd want it to be, and changing out your maximum widths and whatnot. So all this here in the spacing and padding is how you could really adjust sizing of things, right? So then for me in this page, as part of this funnel, my next step is I'm going to have some pictures. So, and this is for me to direct my users because this is a funnel at the end of the day, right? So this container needs some text. And you know what? Honestly, I like this text here. So I'm just going to copy that text. Little copy button makes it easy. Drag button. Excuse me. Drag button to take it into my container. Work with me directly. And I'm going to copy this. I'm going to take this over here into that container. Excuse me. I'm trying to drag you. Hello. There we go. Right. We're going to do work with me directly. I pulled up Pixabay, found some images I like. So I'm going to grab this free image. Grab a small one so it's faster to download. Grab this image so it's faster to download. Work with me directly. Elements. Image. Rounded image. No, just regular image. Work with me directly. Configure. Choose image. I need to upload an image. I need that one. I'm going to upload my other image just so I have it later. Wait for it to finish. I'm going to select this one. I am going to select it. My alt is going to be make money online. Design. I want it to, let me turn off expert mode, see if it just gives me. I just want to center you. All right, so I've added my padding. Got my picture. Awesome. We're going to copy picture. So I've already got my attributes I like. We're going to drop it over here, but this should be up here and be like, take an online course, right? You're going to see why I'm going to do this here in a second. We're going to update this picture, choose my image, want that one, select, update, perfect. And then I'm going to have two buttons. Grab my buttons. Two buttons, one button there. And we're going to grab a button there. And we'll get this button. Come on. Sometimes it's a royal pain. You know what's going on? We don't want this to be inline. So sizing, no spacing, layout, not inline, just block by itself. Update. I think that's why we're having troubles with you. Perfect. All right, so grab our button. Our button needs to be centered. That's the text is centered. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I'd also like it laid out. Center, display, block. I want the whole thing. Perfect. We're going to delete that one because I'm just going to copy all the attributes of this. So give me a moment while I set that up, and I'll be right back. All right, so I got my buttons set up the way I like with colors, and I changed one thing here. I changed this layout to flex, and I'm going to show you why. When the screen is bigger, the buttons expand out and fill in the space as they should, and we kind of want to get our pictures to remain flexible and centered while that happens. So we're going to keep those on flex. We're going to get our spacing, and we're going to try and set these to auto if we can. Margins auto and margin auto, right? So we're going to back that out, get our margins to auto, and update that and close it. I want to see perfect. So the same thing needs to be done here. Layout, flex, spacing. Get rid of that. Grab these two. Drop them on auto. Update that. And now we're adding and being more flexible with the sizes. So that's how you can kind of create your own layout from scratch using the blocks to get started, and then the different elements inside of here to have the columns and whatnot. You could keep adding below into the same container. You could grab a new container. I'm sorry. Boop. I want to grab a one column and add that below, or I could grab a new block and I could just go to all blocks, and we could grab, something like this and drop it in and just, keep going from there and have a new section if you need to have more information below that. But for me, for my purposes, this is going to be fine. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about making a longer, more in-depth funnel than in the past, and it's going to really all start with this here. So this one I'm done with. I'm actually going to go up a level, and I'm going to delete that because I don't want that there anymore. I'm going to publish this, host your site with us. The name of this is going to be, make moolah online, right? And we're going to publish that. And once it's published, I want to view it so you can see how it looks on my monitor. And then we could also do our inspect. And what you do with inspect, you click here, and we can see how it looks on a cell phone. It's looking really nice. I can see how it works on a bigger device. And it's looking really nice. And back to my cell phone, I could go here and I could change it and be like, what's it look like on an iPad Pro? Pretty groovy. I can see what it looks like on a regular iPad. Isn't that neat? And fix up any little problems that maybe we might have. And rotate it horizontal, right? All those fun things with Chrome we can do on Inspector. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.